And that new feature is so exciting. All right, Lonnie?
Well, thanks, Marie. And this is just so exciting for me every time we do this. So welcome to this ceremony. It is just a part of your apprenticeship experience. I recall on opening day, so to speak, having a chance to share a few words together with Forge Institute and OSD, the Office of Skills Development. And here we are kind of at this kind of milestone as Marie has coined this, but I just want to welcome you and also say thank you for your diligence, for being part of a process that is really important to the apprentices. I mentioned early on, and we want to congratulate you today, but it's also about the fact that this is a key step in your career in so many ways. And we value that. And I do mean we are all kind of forming an ecosystem. We have 4 great companies. We have a great training provider and partner in Forge. The Arkansas Center for Data Sciences really is here to kind of continue to promote apprenticeship across the state. And also with the Office of Skills Development, we wouldn't be able to pull this off. It just makes for a tremendous collaborative ecosystem. So I just want to welcome you here today. We've got several folks here that are going to welcome you as well. And then I'll make a few other additional comments, but we want to quickly get to the meat of the session, which is to make sure that we hear from companies about this experience, and especially hear from the apprentices and hear from Forge about how well this training portion came off. I've heard nothing but great things, which really just multiplies and magnifies, the value of this program. To be able to ensure that if skill building was what was important, and your ability to then, kind of display the fact and demonstrate that you're now effective in your job, that's just so key. So I'll stop there. Mark, I'm going to turn it over to you to let you say a few words about the Office of Skills Development.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lonnie, and glad to be a part of this event. Congratulations to the apprentices on your accomplishments to date. OSD, the Office of Skills Development within the Department of Commerce, certainly fully supports these efforts and partnerships. As our name implies, skills development. Gaining these skills is certainly important to all of us in the state, important to you individually, and important to the employers that you are working with and providing the services for. So just want to say thank you to the apprentices, our employer partners, ACDS. Job well done. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mark. Marie, is it back to me to say just a few more words, and then we're going to?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to direct this toward the graduates, if you will, to the apprentices themselves. Having had a chance to walk the path with some of the folks that may have been your hiring managers and directors, knowing what their expectations were of you coming in, the words that kind of strike me are the fact that you've been very focused, that your accomplishments are just now at the cusp of being realized in terms of all these skills and what you've been able to do with the guidance of Forge Institute. Statewide, we talk a lot about building capability, and we use those terms at the highest levels. The governor talks about it. I think all of us as executives talk about it, but really the answer to that question lies in you. You guys are the talent. You guys are capability, being on display, making a difference, really. And especially in this cyberspace, it is such a keen awareness of the roles that you'll play, of the things that you'll be able to do that are so critical to the success of our company. So, it's Arvest and Axiom and Mainstream and Oak Lawn. And you guys are the companies that are making things happen in this state. We've had a long list. We're up to almost 77 other companies now that have participated in apprenticeship programs, several of which have gone through the previous programs with Forge. And for you guys, I just can't even emphasize enough that we want to continue to stay with you during this process. You know, our project management office, along with your mentors, that I think some of them are on the session today. It's so critical how you kind of take these next steps. I said it before, but you know, it really is about continuous learning. So we talk about related training, which you've been through, but now it's OJT. You know, it's really how do you apply all this in an effective way, and you become kind of the mentors of the future in your companies. I know you'll be respected forever because of this accomplishment. When you complete this at the end of a year and you get your credential, it's meaningful. It is a very rewarding experience, I hope, for you. And just know that we at ACDS and OSD and Forge Institute are always here for you. So as kind of a, not a send off, but really a send to the next stage, I just want to again initially say thank you for participating, but more importantly, congratulations on a tremendous job well done. These aren't words that come easy. We do this a lot, but we do it with the acknowledgement that each of these sessions and each of you are unique in what you're adding in terms of the big picture to the IT capability. So with that, I say thank you. Marie, I'll turn it over to you to kind of begin our next stage in the process, which is the certificate presentation. And we're glad to have Scott with us from Belize.
I'm Belize.
Yes. So typically we would say to hold your applause until the end. There are reaction buttons, so please feel free to use those to applaud as we go forward. And then we will unmute after we read through the names. So pretend you're walking across the stage to get your certificate. But Scott, I'll roll through the pages as you read the names here in just a moment. But it is all your floor.
All right. Well, thank you, Marie. Thank you, Lonnie. I know that I think everybody on here knows me, Scott Anderson from Forge Institute. I'm the executive director. I just wanted to thank everybody for being here. And then just wanted to emphasize the partnership that we've had with ACDS, along with other folks that are on this call. I think a lot of everything has to do with people in my mind. So building relationships and you know, all of you apprentices that just finished this training, that's just the beginning. Like Lonnie was saying, it's a lifetime of learning, especially in cyber, because it's always changing. So that continuous development, that continuous learning and improvement. So some of those are technical skills, some of those are soft skills, but it's not just for yourself, it's for your organization. And when organizations and individuals accept that things are going to change, I think it just makes you a better cyber professional. So with that, I would say I agree with Marie. We'll read these names, and I'm a fan of just unmuting everybody, because then if you want to clap or you want to scream, whatever you want to do, because I've been to a couple graduations recently. My nephew just graduated. So everybody's got their air horns that they bring, stuff like that. So next slide, Marie. So Marion Bartlett, good job.
Yay.
Elijah Chambers.
Way to go, Elijah.
Yeah, individuals, you can support each other too. Don't be scared.
Should know each other well.
They should know each other. They do know each other well. David Feltner. Yay. Sharon Gamble.
Hey, Sharon.
Chris Hare.
Way to go, Chris.
Out of all the backgrounds, I think his was the one that truly looked like a cyber person's office. All right, Alex Lee. Okay, Brian Myers.
Way to go, Brian.
Not big.
Maybe next slide.
Next page.
Marion Parkhurst.
Yay.
Good job, Marion.
She's smiling.
Jerica. I probably botched your last name if I tried to say it.
She can
I go
tell
by
us
first.
until we say it right.
Yeah, that's right. Brent Victory. That's everybody, I believe. So let's not use the little buttons.
Yes,
Say it.
please unmute yourself and let's do a full round of applause.
Good job.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations, all of you.
Love it. So this is the part where I typically take the screen share off and we leave the floor unmuted and everyone has a chance to speak. So who wants to go first?
I'll go. Hey guys, this is Don Walker. I'm the training manager at ACDS. Just wanted to thank Lee and Scott for building something, and for you all to go through that cyber curriculum and being part of the workforce. You're warriors now. I mean, look at what's happening around us. It's so important. I'm an application developer, database developer, long time. So I've been able to create things that run because of cyber folks that protect the network and allow us to operate networks and applications seamlessly. But without folks, protecting the infrastructure, we'd be nowhere. And I'm, with every news story that comes out, I have more and more respect for cybersecurity folks. So my hat's off to you guys, and thank you so much for Scott and Lee for your leadership in this domain. Well done.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
go ahead, Jim.
Okay. Jim Cole, I'm the CIO with Arvest. I am so happy to see additional folks coming into the environment. It is a challenging career. Glad that you're choosing this path. We do see on a regular basis just more and more challenges. Every time we plug one hole, two more open up. So we need more and more smart people to help us get out in front of this. I don't know that we'll ever totally eliminate the risk, but if we can, from my perspective, from an Arvest perspective, if we can make our target smaller and make people more interested in Chase and some of those other organizations, go for it. So thank you for everything you're going to contribute and what you've done to get us here.
Thanks, Jim.
Hi, I'm Beth. Beth Graves and I are kind of facilitating the apprenticeship here at Arvest, and I just wanted to, again, thank ACDS and Forge. It's been great working with you, the feedback that we were able to interject to the program, and you guys are always very responsive and respectful of that, as well as say congratulations to all of our apprentices. We're excited to see that you've completed this portion of it, and we're excited to see what you do next for the next 9 months and what we can throw at you and what you learn and grow into.
Thanks, Beth.
Thank you, everyone. I know we did have a lot of discussions, and Lee and I did have, I do not know how many calls before we agreed on it, because I know all of you know that I'm not very easy to please, because I would find, you know that, right? Because I would find like minor fault in everything. So we went through this, I don't know how many meetings to go through, like, hey, this curriculum does not sound right, or this schedule doesn't sound right. So even after that, you guys tolerated with me, adjusted, and you accomplished. And I'm so thankful to it. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, John. Any apprentices want to share any thoughts? We'd love to hear from you.
I would just like to say thank you. I appreciate everybody that had any part in this program.
You bet, Chris.
Yeah, thought I'd say thank you for helping us build our foundational skills and also giving us the confidence to actually take on these new challenges and responsibilities.
Key
I
word,
second
confidence.
that. We learned so much in this class, and even though it was sometimes it was intimidating and it's a lot of material, now we're getting to where we can use it on the job, and it's starting to to just make a lot more sense and mesh. So it was a lot of fun and very informative.
You know, I can definitely agree with the other apprentices as well. We have learned a lot from the boot camp. Like if I had $1 for every time I've told someone in the last couple of months that, oh yeah, I've learned about that in my boot camp, and I wouldn't be thinking about a raise, but we have learned so much. So thank you guys for this opportunity.
Yeah, I'll caveat off of that. I'd like to say thank you to Arvest and Forge all together, and all of my classmates here in my apprentice group. I think we've really kind of developed a good bond of communication and figuring things out together. I think it's a kind of the ultimate stepping off point as well. So thank you for the opportunity and the knowledge and just building from there. You know, it doesn't ever stop in this field. So let's keep going. I really appreciate it.
So if you know me and you've been on some of these meetings that I host, you know I leave the awkward pause for the folks that are a little reluctant to come off mute. But I will say, you know, I've been a part of ACDS now 2 years, 3 years, something like that. And each of these just gets better and better. It's a fantastic time to see IT truly taking off in Arkansas to the point that people are looking at Arkansas and saying, I want to go there. So keep up the fantastic work you guys are doing. And this is just one milestone in your apprenticeship careers or your apprenticeship year. You're definitely just the beginning of your IT career. So anyone else want to add in some commentary?
Yeah, of course. One more thing, because what we did, I mean, one of the great experience we had was instead of trying to find the fictitious or something not real for this apprentice to practice on, we assign them on the real cases, right? So they are given the true responsibilities to get the things done. So we did not create anything additional for the class. We just gave them the work that we needed to get them to do. So that was the biggest experience, and I'm proud of, right? I know, I mean, you guys, each of you are working on the real cases for us. It is not something that we developed for the classes.
Hey, John, I want to just compliment you for saying that and kind of emphasize that what really makes for an apprenticeship experience is exactly what you just said, that somebody had context in their real work for why they were learning something, right? Learning it for the sake of being productive, to be able to be skilled and apply those skills in a real environment on the real work. So thank you for saying that. Hopefully we captured that on our recording and we can use it for future video. How about any other companies that we hadn't heard from? Any experiences that you'd like to share, mentoring or where you're headed? Or
this is Kathy. I'll speak on behalf of Axiom just to congratulate all of those who have achieved this milestone. I think performing your full-time work while going through this training is quite a feat. And I want to congratulate you on your dedication to complete the training and also to achieve this milestone. Great job.
thanks, Kathy.
Wonderful. All right.
Lee,
Well,
you are the one person who has not said a single word.
It's a little hard. So, John, I'm having some dental issues with a couple of crowns that just popped out, but I think everyone did a great job, especially since they all were doing their full-time job, you know, in parallel to this program. And like a couple of the participants said, Scott and the team, I think, have built out something that's pretty intense and very similar to what the real world is from a threat actor and a defensive standpoint. So, so we're very proud of the participants. We love the feedback. I think you all gave us good feedback to make the next program even better. And we really look forward to see how you all progress in your careers and how you move around and, you know, kind of where you're at 6 months or 12 months from now.
Thanks, Lee, and we hope your grounds get better quickly. No
I
pain.
didn't know they could just pop out. So that's.
I think one of the apprentices said, you learn something new every day. So. Wonderful. All right. Well, let's do one more unmute, one more round of applause. Great work and congratulations on a big milestone.
Congratulations.
I like Dawn's flashes.
Always got a little special effects.
Laser pointer effect.
Wonderful. Well, thank you everyone and have a fantastic rest of your day.
Yes.
Happy weekend.
Thank you.
Happy
Bye,
weekend.
guys.
All of you for being here.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congrats. Have a
Yeah.
great weekend.